pro wrestling video games, combat sports video games in general, losing their fucking minds. I'm not a big fan of this. WWE 2K23 is putting in a new patch that and I don't know how they're going to enforce it. I don't know how bad. So, like, right now, I haven't noticed a difference, but we're really going to notice it on WWE 2K24. They're putting in a patch that if it's a copyrighted character, they're going to delete it and hurt the person that's creating it. So there will be no more Kenny Omega's, Chris Jericho's, Homer Simpson's, Peter Griffin's. I don't know if they're only putting that there to save their own ass, or are they going to push it? And the big thing that they don't want you to do is 2K, is they don't want you, my faction, they don't want you to be like, oh, you can get that guy behind my faction, and then someone in the community create it, and you never pay or play my faction. So basically, they want you to spend my faction. Here's the thing. As a sports fan, as a video game guy, anytime there's a my team, my faction, ultimate team, Diamond Dynasty, the rest of the game sucks. If you play my faction, you are destroying the game. Because if my faction becomes a moneymaker, they're not going to fix AI. They're not going to fix the other sides. Don't believe me? Ask Madden. Don't believe me? Ask NHL. Don't believe me? Ask MLB The Show. There's 1,000 fucking examples. If
NBA
you make...
still likes it.
What's that?
NBA does it okay.
Yeah, but NBA does it okay for one reason. They didn't take stuff out like the other guys. NBA 2K is like, this is a good goddamn franchise. Let's put in errors. A good idea. So, NBA 2K, and it's WWE 2K, so there could be hope that it won't fuck up. But it is going to be scary. And not that, but a lot of people do e-feds, including myself on WWE 2K23. Check us out on Twitch, KocoSports, or YouTube, Koco Plays, KocoSports Stream for life. Being able to download people is what makes WWE 2K a million times better than every other video game out there. And then making that where you can't do that. Now, granted, I don't know if it's being enforced. That's the big thing. Having a rule is one thing. That's just protecting your ass. Having a rule and enforcing it, that's a whole nother thing. So it's going to be interesting what WWE 2K does from there. You were mentioning something about 2K in trouble for something else in NBA.
Well, NBA 2K is, there's a suit, I think it's starting, that basically people are saying that they have to be able to carry over the VC between 2K games.
Yeah, I was shocked that, every video game does that except sports games. And then I was shocked you were telling me FIFA even does it. Because, I don't think you do it in NHL. I don't think you can't do it in NHL. I don't think you can do it in Madden. So if FIFA does it, good job.
Doesn't, I don't think either.
Yeah.
The stuff, I don't think.
Yeah, that's kind of insane. So, but also too, the good thing is if you can carry it over, nothing will lose value. So like right now, MLB The Show is kind of dead because it's the end of the, baseball cycle. With that said,
what if it carries over?
If it carries over, you don't have to get on
more active right before the release of a new one because people are going on to grind currency for the next one.
Exactly. So it is clever. So 2K, your NBA game is pretty hot, but at the same time, we've seen some horrible things. If the rule is only there to protect, then I'm okay. But if the rule's there to be enforced, then I'll be like, what the balls is going on? Another sports video game, wrestling video game, AEW Fight Forever. I like AEW Fight Forever. It is fun to play. I've never played the online version because the servers do not work in Japan.
It's underdeveloped. We got bait and switch. They never finished making the game. Instead, they developed a stupid, shitty battle royale that no one plays because it's garbage.
I agree. It is fun to play. I agree with that. But season 2...
We still can't even share wrestlers.
No, that's insane. That's what thing they needed to do to update.
Hell, I can't even use a created wrestler and have it be useful unless I go play a fucking career first.
Yes.
And let's be honest, your career doesn't have enough variance to make me want to do that. Oh boy, what a shock. I'm in a handicap match again.
Yeah. I agree with everything you're saying. Here's the thing. I do enjoy playing AEW Fight Forever. It's fun. I think WWE 2K23 is better for eFeds, better presentation. Fight Forever is better to play. With that said, there's not enough options, and they have seasons. And
AEW
season,
Fight Forever is like the NBA Jam to WWE 2K's NBA 2K.
yeah, but NBA
It's fun
Jam,
to play, but it's just fun to play.
yeah. But even with NBA Jam, there was, especially the later versions, there's a lot more. But they had a new season to download, and I'm a Fire Pro guy. Fire Pro did DLC perfect. I've never met anyone that played Fire Pro and be like, oh, their DLC is bad. You know, if Fire Pro came out today and said, I want $100, I would just give it to them. They're like, do you even know what the DLC is? Nope, here's $100. That's how good of a fucking game it was if you like wrestling video games. The DLC was fucking bonkers amazing. Now, I thought they were going to be like Fire Pro. I thought it was gonna be like Fire Pro Worlds, and then they're like, oh, here's an Impact roster. Oh, here's a Stardom roster. Oh, here's a New Japan roster. Dude,
Nope.
I bought it just as fucking out of curiosity. Dude, you get the Acclaimed. Later, you get a Mortal Kombat game where you go up and down, like, you know, a tower game. And then you get Tony Storm. And the rest is a mystery. And I'm just like, holy fuck. You were better off doing nothing.
You
You
still
were
don't have
literally
character sharing,
better off.
so I don't care.
No, they don't have character sharing. And the thing is, they're not even mentioning it. There's not even whispers. And you know me, like if there's a piece of video game sports news, I cover. I fucking just I gotta know. I gotta know what's, you know what I mean. That's one of my obsessions. They're not even whispering about downloading and sharing, guys, yet.
No.
It is insane how. Like, here's the thing. I was not anti AEW Fight Forever, and I said I'm sure you're the same way. You'll invest money in a video game you believe in.
Yeah.
I put money in and go, holy fuck, this is bad. It's just bad.
Here's the
It's
whole
not
thing.
as good as WWE 2K,
stupid.
and it's not as good as Fire Pro. Go ahead. Yeah, sorry.
It's stupid is my gripe. It's how they're approaching it is stupid is my gripe. So it wouldn't be hard for them at all to do exactly what they're trying to do and still make money, but in a way that doesn't fuck people over. If they want, all right, here's what you do. For one, you make it so that people can share their creative people.
100%.
Now, the only thing is you monitor your thing and just any AEW, any roster people that get made on there, you just delete them. You just make it where they can't make AEW roster people on there. And then you release the AEW roster people over time for free as part of the game where people can just buy them with the fucking in-game currency you earn in the game. You make it where people can share their wrestlers. Now the part where you make money is you sell things like and this is going to sound totally crazy, cosmetics. Wrestlers change their looks all the time. You change their new look, and by proxy, when you add those new cosmetics, anytime you have to add anything new, like a Will Ospreay cool coat, you just add an uncolored version in there too. That when they buy that skin, it also unlocks the customization items for their created guys. Boom! Now you've unlocked more shit. People who like making created guys are going to buy costumes for characters they don't even care about just to get the created guy parts.
Yeah, and I just want to add, that's kind of the Fire Pro plan, but the only thing is they didn't have to delete the others because the people that made Fire Pro were so much better than the modders. So like,
yeah, that's the other thing too. I didn't think about that. Is they make them so much better. There's no need.
Yeah, but the thing is though, like nowadays, video game people are just fucking lazy. If you're like, well, the modders made it. Oh well. Like back in the day, kids. Can I tell a story? Back in the day, modders couldn't be as good as video game creators. Now, video game creators can't be as good as modders. Just gonna throw that information out there for you. Do what you will with that information. Like I said, I'm more pro AEW Fight Forever than you are. But even me, I was like, no, this is bad. You know? Like, it's bad. And there's rumors that Tony Storm won't be Timeless Tony Storm. It'll be the Tony Storm for a few fucking months ago. And that will be insane because it's not going to come out for two, three fucking things. I paid for it but I regret, and there's no way anyone should pay for it. And if I'm being 100% honest, unless you are retired and like, hey, I want to do, but
I
this
regret even owning the AEW Fight Forever game.
WWE 2K is a lot better at presentation and sharing stuff, which we talked about earlier. They might be stopping. AEW Fight Forever is fun, and we were promised something along the lines of Fire Pro as far as DLC. And fuck your DLC. It is nowhere near Fire Pro at all, at fucking all. Like, remember when this first game came out? It had its problems, but we're like, yeah, but we'll be able to download 10 TNA guys in the TNA pack. Dude, we got the fucking Acclaim? That's it for $14 fucking dollars? That's fucking insane. It is insane. And here's the thing. I wanted to do good. I've never played the Battle Royale game. The Japan servers don't work.
It's dog shit.
We can't download or upload guys. You can't even randomize it. So like I was going to do an EFED where like because it takes forever to make something. So like say you join my EFED, Sid, like welcome to AEW, Koco AEW. We're going to make you a guy, name it, and hit random. And then when you win matches, you can change the way you look so that it doesn't interrupt the stream or the EFED because there is no download. They don't even have random. It's just like, how the fuck is a content creator supposed to make content with this? Outside of, hey, is Sexy Yama Handsome all elite? Bam, that how long did that last? 4 or 5 episodes on YouTube Koco Plays? Dude, you gotta do better. And here's the thing, I know Kenny behind the scenes is beyond pissed off at the game, but they have to do better. The only good thing that AEW Fight Forever's got going for them is they actually own the code of the game, but they're going to have to do a lot to rebuild this game and trust. And you don't have to be a WWE 2K clone, just like AEW doesn't have to be a WWE clone. But if you gotta at least beat Fire Pro for DLC. I mean, that's my bar is pretty fucking low, brother. It's like that. And also, I just want to mention UFC. I'm really enjoying it. They just need to do more offline stuff. UFC, fun fucking game by EA Sports. I just thought I'd throw that in there. But they need more stuff. So all the combat sports games are in trouble. But I think AEW Fight Forever is it. And I think unless you are the biggest AEW sweaty, as the kids would say, there's no reason to buy this game as a video game player or an eFed or a content creator. It's just silly. And here's my thing. They got to put this shit on Game Pass.
It gets boring very quickly.
Yeah,
it's fun, but it's not one that you can sit there and play. I felt like I got my money's worth with WWE, and I'm saying this as someone who prefers AEW. I felt like I got my money's worth with WWE. I felt like I got cheated with AEW. I still regret that I bought AEW.
See, I feel that way now. I didn't feel that way until this new update. Like, I honestly think I would have pushed back the update. I would have, like, dude, if that's your update, I'd be like, yo, boys, we got to circle the wagon. Let's fuck it. I know they wanted to get out before the holiday season, but I bought the season pass just because, like, I don't know, I believe in helping video games. I believe in that. But I'll be honest, you probably should have. I mean, at this point, you might as well just have a Kickstarter. At this point, you might as well have a Kickstarter and start over. I don't know. It's pretty rough. It's fun to play, though, but like Sid said, it's like NBA Jam. Once you've done everything, like, there's nowhere else to go. And the idea of the online battle looks awesome, but I don't know. I've never played it. Sid says it sucks.
It's dog shit.
All right. Next!
It's a format that doesn't translate at all to wrestling. I said when they announced it, I didn't know how they were going to make it work. And sure enough, they didn't know either.
Yeah. Well, I think they had bigger plans that they couldn't deliver on, and now are trying to make the most money out of it.
I think they tried to cash in on the Battle Royale craze, and we're like, we got our genius idea. And rather than just, improve the things their community had complaints about for their game, like sharing creative people, making better improvements to make their road to the elite you have to play to make create a guy viable better, anything like that. Instead, they made that stupid ass mode.
Yeah. And the thing is, the stupid ass mode, if it worked, and the stupid ass mode is a really good idea if it works and everything else works. But you know what it is? You had two great ideas and you did a shit job on both of them instead of focusing on making one idea great.
The stupid idea is a good idea to table and work on over time while you improve the rest of the game, and then put out as a way to get people to come back and give the game another chance.
Yeah. And like I
That's the
said,
way you do
I've
it.
never been able to log in. Not once.
It's because no one plays it because it sucks.
Alright.